Namaste, friends. Today I'll going to give detailed information about our Sir M. Visvesvaraya, who is an excellent statesman and eminent engineer. So let me start with his childhood as well as early life. So Mokshagundam Visvesvaraya was born on 15 September in the year 1861 into a Telugu Brahmin family in Muddenahalli village in the princely state of Mysore. Now it is in Karnataka, that is near Chikkaballapur actually. And his father, Mokshagundam Srinivasa Shastri, was a school teacher and a noted Sanskrit scholar, while his mother, Venkatalakshamma, was a homemaker, and moreover, his parents were very simple but principled people. Even though the family was not rich, his parents wanted their son to get a very good education, and he has attended primary school in Chikkaballapur and high school in Bangalore. And his father died in his early age, that is when he was just 15-year old, and the family was plunged into poverty. In order to continue his education, Vishvesvaraya started giving tuitions to small children and earned his livelihood this way. And he joined the Central College in Bangalore and studied hard. He was a good student in spite of all the hardships in his life and completed his Bachelor of Arts in the year 1881. He then enrolled at College of Engineering, Pune. He received licentiate in civil engineering, that is LCE, which is equivalent to diploma in civil engineering from the University of Bombay. So this is regarding his childhood. And coming to his career is concerned, so after his graduation in 1884, he found a job with the Public Works Department, that is PWD of Mumbai, and joined as an assistant engineer. Over the course of his job, he served in Nasik, Khandesh, and even Pune. He then joined the Indian Irrigation Commission and helped to implement a complex system of irrigation in the Deccan area. During this time, he was told to devise a method of supplying water from the river Sindhu to a small town called Sukkur. He designed and carried out the waterworks for the municipality of Sukkur in 1895. He is credited with the development of the block system, which would prevent the wasteful flow of water in the dams. His work was becoming so popular that the government of India sent him to Aden to study water supply and drainage system in the year 1906 to 1907. He did so and designed a project based on his study, which was implemented in Aden. The Vishakhapatnam port was in danger of being eroded from the sea. Visvesvaraya, with his high intelligence and capabilities, came up with a good solution to solve this issue. During the decade of the 1900, Hyderabad city was reeling under threats of flood. Once again, the brilliant engineer supervised the engineering work at Hyderabad by lending his services as a special consulting engineer in the year 1909. He was appointed as the chief engineer of Mysore state in the year 1909 and as the Diwan of the princely state of Mysore in the year 1912, a position he held for the 7 years. As the Diwan, as the Diwan, he made immense contribution towards the overall development of the state. He was called father of modern Mysore state. He encouraged private investment in the industry during his tenure as Diwan of Mysore. He was instrumental in charting out the plan for road construction between Tirumala and Tirupati. He helped founding of the Government Engineering College at Bangalore in the year 1917, which was later renamed as Visvesvaraya College of Engineering in his honor. So still it is existing in Bangalore as VVCE. He served as the chief engineer for the construction of the Krishnaraja Sagar Lake, which is well knownly called as KRS Dam, in 1924 across river Kaveri in Mandya district near Mysore in Karnataka. So coming to major works which is carried out by him, he is the best remembered for the instrumental role he played in the construction of the Krishnaraja Sagara Lake KRS Dam in the year 1924. This dam not only became the main source of water for irrigation for the nearby areas, but was also the main source of drinking water for several cities. So let us discuss some more awards and achievements which he has received. So Saram Vishvesvaraya was knighted as the commander of the Order of Indian Empire by the British for his contributions to the society in the year 1915. He was awarded with the independent India's greatest honor, that is the Bharat Ratna, in the year 1955 for his relentless work in the field of engineering and education. He is the recipient of several honorary doctoral degrees from 8 universities in India. So coming to his personal life as well as the legacies, Saram Vishvesvaraya was a man of principles and values. He was a very honest person who gave his best towards his profession and country. He valued cleanliness and was impeccably dressed even when he was well into his 90s. When he reached the age of 100, the government of India bought out a stamp in his honor. This great Indian engineer lived a long and productive life and passed away on 14th of April 1962 at the age of 102. His alma mater, the College of Engineering Pune, erected a statue in his honor. The Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technological Museum, Bangalore, is renamed in his honor. So Engineers Day is celebrated on Saram Vishvesvaraya's birthday. So every year 15th September, throughout his career of about 30 years as an engineer, 20 years as an administrator, and 20 years as advisor and statesman, Sir M. Vishvesvaraya contributed significantly in nation building, and his engineering works were spread across the country. His contribution was not just in engineering infrastructure projects like dams and bridges, but he has also been instrumental in setting up of several industries and sectors, including iron and steel, soap factories, silk factories, sugar factories, banking and aeronautics, etc. Saram Vishvesvaraya is well known for his honesty and work ethics and for his discipline and free from ego and his dedication and excellence in each and every work which he do. The feather of Indian, the father of Indian engineering, and even Sir MV is well known as India's greatest civil engineer, Hyderabad savior, etc., etc., and inventor of the block system, Bharat Ratna with a British knighthood. The Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technological Museum, Bangalore, is renamed in his honor. So, with all this information, so let me conclude. So, what about our Sri Saram Vishvesvaraya sir, who is one of the most eminent engineers ever produced by India. Saram Vishvesvaraya, better known as M. Vishvesvaraya, was a man of high principles and disciplines, an engineer par excellence. He was the chief architect behind the construction of the Krishnaraja Sagar Dam in Mandya, which is well knownly called as KRS Dam, which helped to convert the surrounding barren lands into a fertile grounds for farming. An idealistic person, he believed in simple living and high thinking. His father was a Sanskrit scholar who believed in providing quality education to his son. Even though his parents were not financially rich, the young boy was exposed to a richness of culture and tradition at home. Tragedy struck the loving family when his father died when Visvesvaraya was just a teenager. After the death of his beloved father, he struggled hard to get ahead in life. As a student, he was poverty stricken and earned his livelihood by tutoring small kids. Through his hard work and dedication, he eventually became an engineer and went on to play a pivotal role in designing the flood protection system in Hyderabad. He was decorated with numerous awards and honors for his relentless contributions to the country. An engineer is not only someone who has the knowledge of design and execution, but also stands by ethics, dedication, and excellence. And Sir MV is the epitome of these values. So with this, so I tried my level best to give some information, important informations about our Sir M. Vishvesvaraya, who is an excellent statesman and as well as eminent engineer of our the proud nation India. Thank you.